I think that the most wanted job for most kids in the world is to be a YouTuber. My name is Day. I'm 18 years old. I was born in Canada. I started doing YouTube when I was 16 years old. Right now, I have over 1.6 million subs on 2 channels on YouTube. Well, I have 3 now because you're watching on my brand new channel that I just made. If you want to find me, just type in twomad YouTube. I threw myself into my dream job when I was 16 years old. It sounds really good, doesn't it? And it is really good. When I was 16, I was one depressed motherfucker. School was shit. Everyone says, your parents, your peers, they say, go to school. Ah, yes, go to school. Yes, go to school. Now, I dropped out when I was 16, so I didn't even get my high school diploma. You don't want that. You want to get your high school diploma. You want to get that. But man, I won't go into my school experience, but man, it was shit. I wasn't going to school. I skipped every day. I had to find every excuse not to go to school. You know, it's a pretty classic problem. I'd say my particular case is worse than most people's shitty experience. I was on track to be on the streets fucking playing Overwatch on the goddamn rocks and stones on the fucking pavement. School is good, but something I've realized is that even though I'm pretty young, life isn't just school. There are careers, right? They want you to think you go to school, that's it. You're on a clear-cut path to fucking greatness, right? It's not true. For example, there's a college student, right? Perfect grades, perfect everything. Model student through high school to college. Gets to college, contracts the worst case of Crohn's disease, and is like bound to a fucking toilet for the rest of their lives. And they're just shitting. Okay, now you can't go to school. You got straight A's, and you did what your parents wanted, but it means nothing because you got the worst Crohn's on earth. It's uncurable, and you just be shitting every goddamn day. Okay, so you get me? That's life. You know, you could be shitting. That's life. Things just go bow, woo, wow. And school's nice, but you gotta know when it's for you and when it's not. You don't want to listen to your parents blindly. A lot of parents don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't even know how to use they don't even know how to use Notepad. This is why OK Boomer is such a good fucking meme, because the future, right now, as we're like, right now, shit's all fucky with all the computer technical. Shit's all fucky. That's how I can sum it up. It's all fucky, and these old motherfuckers, they don't know fucking zeros to ones. When you want to do something with your life, and it's something that requires school sounds, it's pretty worth it. But if you're going to school, and it goes to the point where you have to go into debt for school, and you don't even want to go to school, which is a very common problem. Like, people go to school because their parents say so, or their friends say so, or their friends do it, and they don't know what else to do. Because everyone else is doing it, and you don't go to school, you're going to have no friends. It's that simple. A lot of people don't even know why the fuck they go to school, why they go to college. They end up going to university or college, doing something they hate, and then they drop out with all that debt. And they're like, why did I even do this? It's like they don't even notice why they did it. I personally like it when you do something what I did, you know. Try and build some sort of skill while you're young, especially with the computer, since the computer can do all types of shit. Anyways, I spent a lot of time with the computer. When I was a kid, I spent a lot of time with the computer. Classic. A lot of kids do that. Over time, I started doing shit that was actually productive. I started making money with Bitcoin. I started doing some fucky shit on the computer like every other script kiddie. I actually started editing, and that's what I'm known for now, editing. I just did a bunch of different stuff on the computer since I spent so much damn time on it. That's something I was talented with when I was young. You know, of course, school isn't gonna know that. They're not gonna cultivate like something that you're good at. You know what I mean? It's just another tidbit. That's one of the flaws of school. At some point, I bought my first computer. I built it myself, or at least I tried to. I fucked it up pretty bad, but I eventually got it working because I was like a baby. Fast forward when I made a bunch of dumb shit videos. I used to make videos on Dota 2. That's how I started getting interested into editing. A little bit of trick shotting stuff, but not really. It was mostly Dota 2 that got me into really making videos. I made trolling videos where I just troll the shit out of people. I still have them on my computer. They're fucking hilarious. Even though they're so shit. Like, the editing is really bad. So many errors. It's like I wasn't even fucking trying, but really I was just, you know, you're bad when you start. And it's funny to watch now. Fast forward a little bit, I get better at editing. I start making videos in Overwatch. People start to like them sometimes. They get a little bit of views, but basically nothing. I didn't have any subs. But you could tell my editing was getting somewhere. You know, little by little it was getting somewhere. I was inspired by the Dota 2 meme YouTubers who made meme montages. Fucking love those guys. Try Mike, for instance. Combo Wakamaka, people like that. I'd rant to everyone. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. I'm gonna be really good at it, and I know I could do it. I always had this weird little feeling that I would do it. And it wasn't really a feeling. It was just like I would go to my parents, both of my parents, and I'd tell them, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. I'm gonna be really fucking good at it. And they would just be like, fuck no. They'd get pissed, right? but to my damn core, and I would argue until I fucking died, I'm gonna be a fucking good-ass YouTuber, not a shitty one. I know that I'm gonna blow the fuck up, so I just study all types of YouTube channels and Reddit and all this stuff. So 2 weeks before I make my big break, which was an Overwatch video called Nerf Lucio, that's why I started on YouTube. It was a meme-tage. It was like memes mixed with music and all types of stuff. Really good fucking video. People love it. People still love it to this day. 2 weeks before that video went up, I was in a car with my friend, and I was telling him, man, I know I don't have any subs, but I'm making this fucking video, and I could just tell this shit is gonna blow me up. Like, it's gonna blow me up. Like, it's meme-tages combined with this character, which is Lucio. I'm basically acting like you don't know what Overwatch is. Anyways, Lucio, he jumps around, okay? He hops. This video is awesome, and people are gonna fucking love it, and it's gonna blow up my channel. I'm telling you. So, give me 2 weeks. And he was like, all right, 2 weeks. We'll see in 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks. I was so damn confident, because it was just, I just believed it. I literally believed it. I've always had this overwhelming 100%. I'm always gonna be successful in this I like it so much. It's fun as fuck. I don't want to do anything but that. And I've always felt 100%, no matter what, I get fucking shot in the mouth. And still, my YouTube would pop because I'm so good at it. And I just love it. I fucking come videos. And that's all based on, like, the fact that I think that my creative abilities and my skills and just the fun I have with gaming in general, just all together, put together, I can't fail. That's what I think inside. I can't fail. Obviously, if I get fucking cancer and I'm terminal for the next 2 weeks, and I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. But other than that, I'm gonna fucking get this fucking... The video I uploaded, Nerf Lucio, I made my big break on Reddit. It was on... I put it on Reddit before I went to bed. I was about to go to bed. I put it on Reddit before I went to bed. When I'd woken up, it had blown up. And at that point, I already knew it was done for. Like, I blew up. Like, this is the seed that I needed for me to be put in the spotlight and start my own thing. Before that, I would study the fuck out of Reddit, specifically our Overwatch, the Overwatch subreddit. So Overwatch was a pretty brand new game back then. I was really hyped. Ever since it was announced, I've been fucking hard. I was trying to get in that game for so long. They wouldn't let me in the beta, which sucked. But it was a brand new game. People were hopping onto it. It was nothing. There was no game like it before, no FPS. What I'd realized is getting a YouTube link at the top of Reddit is super hard. People hate YouTube links for whatever reason. Reddit's very fickle when it comes to these things. So YouTube links just wouldn't hit the top of the subreddit. It just doesn't happen. The only time I can remember seeing happen is when McCreamy did it. And you know who the fuck McCreamy is, right? He started the same way I did, a Reddit link on our Overwatch. When I woke up that morning, I knew finally, this is it. It's my fucking turn. After watching my favorite YouTubers, I'm like, wow. I finally get to do what they did. I already knew at that point. Like, it's all... I already known this just from, like, studying channels. It's all just having a big banger, and then boom, it goes from that. It's just like the creation of fucking Earth. Eventually, like, in that same day, most people would freak out the whole day. I sort of, like, came down from my, like, high, and I was sort of, like... I don't know, it's probably because of my school depression. Came down from the high. I went on Overwatch, and I started playing Overwatch, and I go into games, and me being a little kid, you know, I'd be like, ah, dude, have you seen Nerf Lucio? It's such a good video. You guys should check it out. It's on Reddit. Because it's at the top of Reddit, my fucking video. I wake up and I see that. I texted my friend that morning too. I was like, bro, it's happening to me. It's happening to me. You see, I told you 2 weeks from now, look at this shit. Fuck. And the funny thing is, this is insane, but that night, I woke up in the middle of the night and I had a dream where I had 100K views on that video. And the second I had that dream, I woke up and I was in a cold sweat. That shit, like when I saw 100K views in my dream, I freaked the fuck out. And who knew, once I went back to sleep and wake back again, I would see my video actually had 100K views. It sounds like I literally opened my phone, but I did. I woke up in the middle of the night. I had a dream about having 100K in a video. I woke up instantly, went back to sleep, woke up in the morning, and it had 100K views and I was at the top of Reddit. And what the fuck? What the fuck? Anyways, when I was playing Overwatch that day, some guy said he saw my video and he was so stoked. He's like, really, dude? You made that video? Nice video. It was a good video. I was so fucking like, yeah. Look at me. I made tons of videos after that. A bunch of Overwatch videos. They got ridiculous views. I played other games too, which is part of transitioning, which is very hard. So I'll talk about that later. It's very hard YouTube to transition from one game to another, one content to another. Fast forward a long while, like a year or two, a year and a half. I was dead inside. I was barely making any money, even though I got a fucking ridiculous amount of views. Not really ridiculous. It was more like each video got a ridiculous amount of views, but I really only upload like once or maybe twice a month. So I was really getting like 3 million views a month, which is nothing. Like videos that are infrequent but high quality, they get no money, they get fucked. It's not for YouTube. It's not very good. Come on, man. I'm fucking recording a twomad gang video. Get your dick out. Good! Yes, get your dick out. Wait, hold on. Get in the frame. Get your dick out.
These cock and balls
Oh, I cunt! Ah! No, it's not streams. Not a stream, it's a recording. Anyways, after doing YouTube for a while, making the same meme montage over and over, I fucking hated it. I wanted to die. I basically went into depression. YouTube depression, that's literally what it is. It should be another word for it. I switched up and I said, fuck it. I'm gonna make one more video. It's gonna be different from the other ones. I'm gonna do Twitch. And I went to Twitch and I started streaming. Brand new channel, you know, going from YouTube doing one thing and then to Twitch. I'd already transitioned games. I already played Rainbow Six and then Fortnite, which is very hard already. I've already transitioned twice, which is a lot, you know? When you transition, your views go down and they go back up if it's a good transition. So a lot of people transition it and they fuck it up. Like you'll see channels with millions of views just have like no views because when they transition, they fuck it up and they can't adapt it. I did it twice already, so I was doing alright. So I switched to Twitch streaming because I just hated making fucking meme montages. I wanted to die! At this point, I had like around 800,000 subs on that channel. And keep in mind, I didn't use my voice at all in any of my videos on that channel. So people don't know who the fuck I was. It's the equivalent of watching a cartoon video and not knowing who the fuck drew the cartoon on TV. Nobody knew who the fuck I was. Like, that's it. So switching to Twitch, it was like, damn, you gotta prove yourself, you know what I mean? And I did. It turns out I was pretty fucking good at it. I would scream at people, just be toxic at Overwatch. I was pretty decent at Overwatch, not the best, but I was still entertaining. So people loved it, and my Twitch channel just started skyrocketing. Made a second channel, posted live stream highlights there, just really shitty like clips of my channel, and that blew up too. That shit blew up huge, right? For a Twitch live stream channel. Like back then I was getting more views on my YouTube than let's say a top streamer like XQC. XQC was not getting as many views per live stream highlight that I was at that time. On a completely second channel, by the way. That's a channel from the ground up. So I'd already made 2 channels from the ground up that were successful. And at this point I was making a fuck ton of money. Twitch's Prime money is insane. I'm telling you. It's insane money. Even when you don't even have that many viewers. If you have 400 viewers, 300 viewers, you fucking make cash, okay? Add in sponsors on my second channel, which I could upload literally anything I wanted to because they were just live stream highlights that were super easy, so they didn't expect that much quality. Well, they did because my live stream highlights were really good, and there was a lot of effort into them. But the point is I could upload more on that channel, which made it so I could get more sponsors and do more sponsored things. I was just making a lot more money doing Twitch streaming and live stream highlights on that second channel. And I just left my other channel with 800k subs in the fucking gutter. I proved that I didn't need meme montages. I proved that to myself. I could tell that I didn't need to make meme montages to, you know, keep myself afloat on YouTube. At that point, I started to realize that I could do whatever the fuck I wanted just because I was so good at anything I did. Anything I did would be something that I liked to do and was good at least for a little while, until I started to fucking hate it. In real life, my personality and how I act is the same in my videos. Just retarded ADHD. The fans loved it, and I fucking love you guys for that. You love just my retardation. I could literally do just dumbest things that I think of in my head, and I put them on the internet, and they go to the moon. It's ridiculous, you know what I mean? But it's fucking awesome. Hey, oh shit! My fucking orange just almost went to bed. Just about to go to bed. So I was just about to. Boys, one day meet me at a convention. If you go to a convention and I'm there, find me. I will give you a hug. I will shake your hand. I will scream at you in your face. Because I'm the same way. I promise you. That retardation is a superpower. Some people call it schizophrenia. Some people call it ADHD. Whatever the fuck. Doesn't mean anything. Whatever is wrong with my brain or right. It's right. You guys call it wrong. Some people might call it wrong. Whatever is right in my brain, it's a superpower. And it's done me a lot of good. I'm so fucking happy I have it. You could call it Kanye disease. Because Kanye probably has it too. And he's a fucking god. He's a legend. Legend, massive legend. When you switch to a new platform, everything's new. How to run a sustainable business and how to do it right mentally and just business-wise is not easy, especially when you're a fucking kid like me and you don't know what you're doing. So, I got fucking sick of streaming. I got sick of it. At some point, I wasn't doing it right. I wasn't being sustainable doing it. Had I kept with it and I figured it out and I started doing things a bit better, which, you know, you kind of sort of figure out with time as you get used to the platform, how it works and how you want it to work for yourself. Also know from like the dawn of time, my idea of content was literally just do the most stupid fucking shit as possible, no matter the repercussion. That's been my content strategy for a long time. If I had stuck with it, I probably would have been like a 10K 20 Andy. I was pretty entertaining. I just started hating it, so I stopped being entertaining. I stopped liking the stream. I just didn't want to stream because I wasn't liking it anymore. And then I got banned. Lincoln Monument I wanted to make some epic, memorable content on stream. I just wanted to do something awesome, something fun, so I could build like some sort of memory from this shit. So I started letting viewers just come in my stream and just do whatever, and I got so many kids doing shit. I had people break shit in their house, do shit, just all types of ridiculous stuff. It's on YouTube, by the way, back when I used to post highlights. And then I had a guy eventually come on my stream. He was drunk as hell, and he was just being like, it was clear that he had some sort of fucking mental disorder. He was trying to tell chat, stop lying, be retarded, but like, not unironically saying, Chad, stop calling me retarded. Just gonna make them call you fucking retarded. Which he was, and then he starts drinking, and he just drinks as much as I ask him to. And I was like, alright, this guy is a fucking idiot. I'm gonna kick him off. And then he was like, I'll go to the Lincoln Monument and climb it. I was like, you do what? Do it! Do that! Go to Lincoln Monument! So he goes outside, he starts fucking with people. He talks to like the 7-Eleven guy before he goes. He's like, I'm fucking retarded. Like, he does that stupid drunk shit on the street, just saying shit to random people like an idiot. Gets to the Washington Monument. He has a bottle of some sort of alcohol. He climbs the Washington Monument in fucking Washington, D.C., Lincoln Monument, drunk. And I was like, I need to figure out how can I get this guy to smash the fucking bottle on the monument by accident. I think that would be so funny. He would totally get arrested for that. And so I told him, throw it up in the air and catch it, and I'll give you $200. He throws it up, catches it. I was like, fuck, how drunk is this guy? He needs to be drunker. I was like, do it again. I was like, hoping he breaks it. And he's like, nah, he caught it again. He caught it again. So I owed him $200. I was like, fuck! And eventually the cops show up, turn off his phone, and he leaves. All this shit's on YouTube somewhere, I'm sure. I used to have it up, but I removed it because, you know, they're probably... FBI is coming for my head. Anyways, he got released like 2 hours later once they realized he was just a drunk college student fucking idiot. After that, I went on a Omegle and I showed a dick. It's fucking nothing, dude, you know. I just wanted to make good content. So as a result of that, I got banned, lost my affiliate and partnership, which means I can't make a single cent on Twitch. So you can realize when I was talking about how I was making so much money on Twitch, one day after being like, fuck it, dude, I'm gonna make some awesome content, do some dumb shit on stream today. Boom, 80% of my revenue just gone out of my life like that. Ha! That's funny, right? And it was permanent too, like I would never get it back. That's what they told me. They literally sent me an email and they're like, fuck off, cunt. Took away everything. No more money for me ever. And that was it. Now that was like 6 months ago. Now, I've just got my affiliate back. Even though it was permanent, I just got my affiliate back, so I have a sub button now. Not as good as what I had before, but I got a sub button, which anybody can get. It's super easy, but it took me 6 months to get it. My Twitch partner manager told me I could never get it back, and I got the email that said it was permanent. But I contacted some other dude, and he was like, if you just wait 6 months, we'll give it back to you. We'll give it back to you. I was like, fuck it, dude, 6 months. Basically, my Twitch partner manager was out to fucking lunch. But I finessed it back. Now, at some point, I decided to do a face reveal. Up until this point, nobody's seen my face, okay? It hasn't been out there. I decided, like, I went to bed one night, and I was watching a Tyler 1 video, one that I've seen like a million times already, and I was like, I really wish I could do stuff like this, you know what I mean? I could do it even better. No diss to Tyler 1, but I could do this stuff, you know what I mean? I could be like the next generation of IRL content. Not just on Twitch, but just, well, mostly on Twitch. So I wake up the next morning, and I'm feeling really good. It's just one of those mornings where you really feel really good. And I was like, you know what? I'm showing my face today. I'm feeling real confident. I'm about to do it. So I do it. I was completely restricted. You know, if you're not showing your face, you're restricted to what you can do with a mic and your computer, right? And I stretched the boundaries on that. I did a lot of stuff with just that, and it was really good content. You know what I mean? But without showing your actual reality, you're a bit restricted. You're restricted. There's a lot you can do with your actual space and showing that than you can with just your microphone. Everyone thought I was some white guy with a cool voice, but in reality, I was just a black man and fat and thick, as they would call it. Every time I stood up on stream and my fucking ass was showing in my sweatpants that I was wearing, they would always say thick, and I just see this chat spammed up, and I was like, oh, okay, awesome, that's epic. There wasn't really a big ass boob. People wanted to see my face, and they saw it. I started making these little memes and intros to my streams because I was really hyped because I got my face reveal. I was like, oh, I can start doing stuff. So I started making these intros, and they're pretty fucking funny. Those were like the early days of like twomad face reveal memes. It was awkward for a while trying to get used to using the stream, but as I said before, live streaming was fucking miserable back then for me, so I didn't really like it. It wasn't fun streaming in general. You know, I was still, I hadn't figured out the platform yet. But still, my live stream highlight channel was still going ham. Like, it was getting 100k views per video. It's a lot of damn views for live stream, right? Believe me, it's a lot. Alright, so go back to when I got banned. I got banned, lost my income, most of my income, so I was making dog shit off like residuals on my old YouTube videos on my other channel. Most people take that as a fucking L, But I took it as a W. I took it as an absolute W. Losing 80% of my income, I took it as an absolute W. Obviously, when it happened, I was like, ooh. But I took that shit as a W, 100% W. It might sound weird, but I saw it as a new beginning. I had somebody cut me off. I got fired from my job, but now that I'm fired from my job, I can really do what I wanted to do. I got a fresh beginning. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I don't have to force myself to do something that I didn't want to do. So I was so happy about it. I saw the positive in it. And I was like, this is, in reality, I looked at me getting banned as a good thing. And it turned out to be a good thing. It didn't matter if I lost a ton of revenue. It didn't matter if I lost all these followers and what I built over like a year of streaming. It didn't matter to me. I was like, this is a new beginning. And that was it. It's a wrap. I could do something bigger and better. And stop streaming that I didn't want to do. Or if I did stream, do it in a way that I like to do it. I started to make memes, the ones that you like, you know, Goodnight Girl and all that shit, whatever the fuck. I started making these memes. I really like doing it. And I was in a Discord call with my friends at one point, and I was on Twitter, and I scrolled past that, like, here's the motherfucking T, like, you know, the fucking video where it's like, here's the motherfucking T, right? That fucking by Sammy Lewis. You know what it is. I was scrolling past that, and I was like, I was in a Discord call. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I turned my webcam on and I did that meme right now? That'd be fucking hilarious, right? And they were like, of course that would be. And I turned on my webcam, and I was like, here's the motherfucking T. And I did the whole thing, and I fell over, and I recorded it. I put it on Twitter, and it blew up. People fucking loved it. That meme was really annoying. That meme was circulating pretty far, and me making fun of it, people loved that. And I started making multiple memes on Sammy Lewis. I was making so many memes of this bitch and putting it on Twitter, and every single one of them blew because I fucking had so much fun just shitting on her. I made like 3 or 4 tweets. I made a video on Sammy Lewis, a commentary video. It didn't get a ton of views, but people loved it. People fucking loved this new style. Commentary video on my second channel that I don't usually do. People really liked that video. And most importantly, it was fun to make. And slowly I'd realize I just started making these memes on Twitter. They're fast to make, and I just take like the dumbest thing I could think of on that day, and it would just come to me, you know what I mean? It just comes to me. All these memes, they just come to me randomly, and I just like, I have to do that now. I have to do it, and I need to post it because it's so fucking dumb. And I just be like giggling to myself all the time when I was fucking like thinking of these ideas. So I just look like an absolute maniac, just thinking like the dumb shit. Oh yeah, that would be so funny if I just like, you know, an example of Goodnight Girl. I just like, it'd be so funny if I just got out of bed right now and I just like went in front of the webcam. I just fucking threw my legs as far as I could under myself and just fell flat after saying something about Skype. It was one take. I made a video on that. Go watch that. Eventually, I make Goodnight Girl, and that's like the big bang. You know what I mean? It's my other big bang. And you know, all great things on YouTube, like I said before, like when channels explode, it's usually because of a big bang video. Video goes a banger, then the rest of the channel grows. That's how YouTube works. Pro tip to everyone who wants to do YouTube. The tip is basically make one video that blows up huge and then keep doing that type of video. So I kept making these memes. My Twitter blows up. I get 100k followers. My Instagram, I get 200k fucking followers. Everything blows up. I make a compilation of all my memes and including the Goodnight Girl video. Put it on YouTube and I got a ton of views. Got 2 million views. So that's like my top video on my second channel. So me showing my face really ended up being the best thing I could have done. Completely new path. Completely funner, way funner. I was so much happier doing it, which was like the absolute goal. That's one thing I want more than anything. Even though I don't make as much as I did back in Twitch streaming or doing something I didn't like, it's the absolute goal. This is what every YouTuber search for, at least I do. It's just like, oh, something I can do and not want to kill myself doing. That's the absolute pinnacle. And I start to realize I could do anything I want. I'm not tooting my own horn. I could do Twitch streaming. I could do straight editing. I could do fucking whatever I wanted. Gaming. Doesn't matter what I did. If I did it, I would end up being successful at it just because this is my thing. My thing is making entertainment content. And it just fucking, it feels so good. It feels so good to make. It's so nice. I transitioned from like different games to make it to Twitch streaming, live stream highlights, and then to IRL face content. So it's like complete black and white. I started out and I had a huge channel when I didn't even use my face, and now I'm using only my face and my fucking voice. I didn't use my voice back then, and I've completely transitioned black and white, but I've always been successful at everything I've done. So I really pride myself in that. I really do. This goes into like the 100% thing where I just think like, no matter what I do, it ends up being successful. And in this case, you could see from this video on my story, it's been that way, and I'm really proud of myself. Just saying, I'm really proud of myself. But this ain't the end. This ain't even close to the end. This is basically like 1% of my power. My trajectory and just content and life in general is just really good. And it's just all because just making quality content. Even though I don't get as many views as I used to, YouTube's all fucky. That's YouTube's fault. I make good content. That's the only thing I look at. Is it a good video? Good content? It's good content? Alright, I'm good. I don't give a fuck how much money I make, how many views, or any of that shit. If I looked at it that way, I'd once again just want to kill myself. Not actually kill myself, by the way. Just like in Fortnite. I'm also proud that I made a lot of difference in a lot of people's lives. I make niggas laugh on the regular. Sorry for that. Oh. I know it sounds cheesy and gay. It's fucking gay, but it's facts. It's big facts coming out the wave. Big takeaway is wait for better content. Like I said, 1% of my power. The future is big. These nuts, I got it.